In this video, I'm going to be teaching you the top shot card trick, and this trick is actually a technique where you hold the deck of cards with one hand and shoot cards from the top of the deck to the other hand. And you can use this technique in order to do any kind of card flourish or maybe any card trick. It all really matters up to you how you want to use it, and here is the tutorial for it. So the tutorial is not going to be very long, but that doesn't mean that after just watching this video you can do this move straight away, because this move takes a lot of practice, and the tutorial is going to be short because it only requires a very few steps. So the first step is, of course, go and sit on a bed before you actually do this move, because at first, while you can't do this move or while you're learning this move, the cards are going to fall down and you don't want to damage them. So just practice this while you're sitting on a bed. So I think that's completely fair. Now once you're on a bed, all you need to do is you need to take this deck of cards, and then basically you're going to hold the cards just like this, in this grip. So the thumb is going to be on this side and the other four fingers onto the opposite side. Now once you're holding the cards in this position, move the middle finger and the ring finger away from the path of the card. So basically you're holding the deck of cards just like that with these three fingers. Now at first, while you're learning it, don't focus on catching the card, just focus on shooting the card properly and precisely from this hand. So in order to do it, while you're in this grip, all you need to do is basically you need to pull down onto the top card with the pinky finger, and as you do that, you can almost see like you're bending the deck of cards with the pinky finger, right? So basically you're going to just apply a little bit of force in order to do that, and at the same time you're also pulling the card outside. Now you're not pulling it directly outside along the sideways, you're actually pulling it in the direction just opposite to the thumb. So that means that the card is actually being pulled in this direction instead of being pulled in this direction. So when you're pulling down onto the deck of cards while pulling the top card, you're also pulling the pinky finger sideways, which means when the pinky is actually going to the edge of the deck, it is actually going to slide down suddenly from the edge of the deck, and that is the point from where you're actually going to shoot the card. So basically, while you're pulling down the card, and as soon as the pinky actually goes near the sideways, you can see that the card starts to bend. That's because the card is also stuck with the thumb. And since from here, when the card just immediately gets released from the thumb, all you need to do is you need to act like something is stuck with your finger, which is the pinky finger. You need to act like that something is stuck with your finger and you're trying to get rid of it with just one finger. And you need to get into that motion, and while you get into that motion and while the card just flips out from the thumb, if you actually throw your finger just like that outside, the card is actually going to pop out just like that. Now I did it slowly, that's why the card landed face down, but if I'm about to do it fast, the card is going to land face up. Now that's how you're actually going to shoot cards from this hand. So as soon as you get into the shooting, you need to keep shooting the cards onto your other hand so that you can find out precisely that how much pressure you need so that you don't hurt your pinky finger, and also how much pressure you need in order to perfectly land the card onto the other hand. Now that is obviously I should catch the cards, but I'm actually trying to show you this is going to happen. So for that reason, just do this while sitting on a bed so that you don't damage your cards. I'm sure that some of the corners of those cards have got damaged, but anyways, like that's what I'm saying. Like as soon as you get a precise amount of pressure and you know precisely how far you can shoot the cards, you are good to catch the cards. So at first, when you're shooting the cards, if you shoot it precisely onto the other hand, it's well and good. The card lands on your other hand and you can use your thumb just to hold the card so that it does not fall. So that is how you're going to catch the cards, but at beginning, you might also bend the cards while catching it if you're not very careful. So also be very careful about that. So that's it for this tutorial, and also the Inception of Card Magic, which is the course that is for beginners. You can actually get it free for 7 days, and all you have to do for that is go and sign up through the first link that is in the description. So thank you for watching, and if you're new here, just make sure you subscribe, because that is going to help me create a lot more amazing videos just like this one. And peace.